Spent a lot of time thinking about Vincent Michelli's Fear Inc. How exactly shall I approach this review without unveiling spoilers? Fear Inc. is clearly influenced by a highly influential film in its own right, and by mentioning said title would almost give away the movie. So, with that being said, I guess there's a strong chance of spoilers being involved in this review for Fear Inc. The plot is about a horror fan, which I can totally relate to, a horror fan who has seen so much horror and is not easily scared by anything. Uh, Again, something I can easily relate to. Basically, gets in touch with this company who promises the most frightening experience you've ever had. I don't know if anyone's heard about the immersion experiences. They're pretty hot right now, like the tension experience and blackout, where individuals are put into live situations, and they're just put through the ringer as an experience. And people who've come out to some of these things say it's revelatory and it's like introspective and open their minds to things that they've never considered before. And basically, that's what the scenario is in Fear Inc. A horror fan makes a call and gets in touch with this company who wants to experience the most terrifying thing he's ever experienced, especially for someone who feels that they aren't easily rattled or scared. So after hearing that, you're probably going to say, "Hey, that sounds just like Fincher's The Game." Well, you would be right. And the film written by Luke Barnett references the game within the movie itself. This movie, don't take me wrong, don't get me wrong. This is not a negative review in any way. It's just that I try to keep some surprises for the viewer when they finally do see Fear Inc. But there's just no way around getting to the fact that this is the game, but set for the horror crowd. But Barnett and Ashley basically have created a funny horror comedy. It's very self-referential, very not necessarily meta, but it's a lot of in jokes. It's basically obviously written for the horror crowd because we could all relate to the reactions of Joe Foster, who is the man who makes the fateful phone call, and how he'd react to things like recently I went through Universal Studios horror Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm walking through the mazes I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Oh my god, it's like, oh my god, that where'd that come from and stuff like that. And that's exactly what Joe is. So I could totally relate to that. And as the events are unfolding in the film, Joe's reactions to things that are happening that apparently are real, and he's taking it like it's just part of an act, and his reactions are spot on funny, they're very entertaining, and for the first I would say the first 3 quarters of the film it's just that it's just funny, and how the situations unfold. There are tensions there because as an audience, as a viewer, we know it's like he's clueless as the fact that this is some real shit going down, and he's reacting just like someone who's going through a horror maze. And then the film shifts gears in the last act, and for me, that's where the problem lies. And it is the same exact problem I had with Fincher's The Game. So again, like I said, there could be possible spoilers where I just felt that in the end, it just didn't it wasn't very cohesive enough at the end, because everything was just so coincidental for both films, Fear Inc. and The Game, that it was just a little hard to swallow that when it was over. I mean, I enjoyed everything about it, and then when the finale happens, it just felt, it just felt too not. I don't know if I want to say contrived or not, but it just felt too pat and dry, I guess you could say. That because there were just so many things about the conclusion that just felt like the obvious questions like, oh yeah, how the hell would they know that that was going to happen? How did they know that was going to happen? How's this? How what? And all those questions came up for me with Fear Inc. the movie and Fincher's The Game. So that's where my problem lies with this film. Overall I enjoyed the film, but like I said, in the end, it just didn't. Elements I liked, but it's just when it came to tying the whole narrative structure together, it just felt a little hard to swallow. So I would have to give Fear Inc. 3 stars out of 5. 3 stars out of 5. Uh, had it was been more cohesive when at the end, I probably would have bumped it up to about a 3.5. But like I said, I felt the same way about this as I felt the game. Great build up, but in the end, it just took it back a notch. But overall, it's a very fun, entertaining film, and features some great comedic performances from Lucas Neff, Caitlin Stacey, Chris Marquette, and Stephanie Drake. And it's well directed by and written, but just overall, 3 out of 5. It might be closer to a 3.5 because of all the fun, the humor in it. But it's just that in the end, it just didn't gel. So there you have it. I guess a filmmaker can't complain if you're knocking their film in comparison to a Fincher film, and you feel that they both have the same issues. So yeah, Fear Inc. 3 stars out of 5. If you like this review, hit that like button below. Have you heard about Fear Inc? Have you seen the game? What did you think about the game and its ending? Please comment below and mark those spoilers. And let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can stay on top of my new reviews, retro reviews, trailer reactions, and any other fun things I happen to put up on my channel. So until next time, my friends, watch who you're calling.